Hi guys, Joe here with Midwest Military Equipment out of Washington, Missouri. Welcome back to our channel. We appreciate you guys taking the time to watch all of our videos. Want to say thank you to all of our subscribers. We've gained a lot of subscribers here over the past couple of weeks. Couldn't do it without you guys. So behind me here are some recently finished Stewart Stevenson M1088A1 semi trucks. These particular trucks are getting ready to ship out to a really good customer of ours in Valley, Washington State. These trucks have gone a whole bunch of different customization prior to leaving our facility, and today we're going to walk you around them, show you what all we did to these trucks, and even take you for a drive in them. Starting with this first unit here, as I said earlier, these are both M1088 Stewart Stevenson. So 3116 cat turbo diesel engines, Allison 7-speed automatic transmissions, Meritor RF611 axles. So these axles in these trucks are actually a planetary type axle, the 2-to-1 gear reduction hub out on the wheel end itself. These particular units were originally 3-color camo. The customer said, hey, I'm wanting to use these for a commercial application like a lot of our customers do. Can you get them painted white and black? So we went ahead and refinished the whole exterior on both trucks in a Ford Oxford white with all satin black accents, replaced all of the lighting on our trucks. So one thing that we do a little bit different whenever we go to paint our trucks, we remove the wheels and tires, remove the doors, remove the mirrors, remove the wiper arms, remove the windshield glass, remove all of the lights off the truck, pull the front bumper, and then we go ahead and sand, epoxy prime, and paint each vehicle itself. So it gives you a really, really nice finish. As you can see, all of our trucks are very straight, very, very pretty. And the truck light LED lighting is just an absolute must when going back together with these machines. Both these trucks, we did add our MME AC system with our center console that has the radio, Bluetooth AM FM radio installed. The tires on these trucks are Goodyear 395 85 R20. They're 46.5-inch tire. We've gone ahead and deleted the CTIS on this particular unit. The tires are all 90% tread, including the spare. The rear portion of the truck is all pretty well stocked, standard fifth wheel on an M1088. Once again, all new truck light LED lighting across the rear of the truck. As all of our trucks, these trucks have been completely serviced. New fuel filters, new engine oil filter, all new fluids throughout, new fuel lines, and then we road test all of our trucks over 50 miles. So these trucks have been exercised and turned out absolutely amazing, and we're excited to get these shipped out here to the customer in the next few weeks. So I'll go ahead and open the driver's side door here so you can go ahead and see the inside, how we refinish the interiors. So starting with the doors, the door panels get refinished in a textured black finish, all new window cranks, window winders, reupholstered seats with our MME black seat covers, and then that center console that encompasses all the new air conditioning system in the truck. Nicest feature of this center console with the AC is it gives you 6 auxiliary switches, 2 USB ports, and 1 SIG port. These are common things that you're not able to have just stock in an LMTV because, you know, these trucks were designed for the battlefield and just very utilitarian. So whenever we do our AC system, or just even our center console without the AC, getting a stereo where you can actually listen to music driving the truck down the road is a very, very nice feature. So we're going to go ahead and jump in the cab of these trucks, take you for a quick spin. Now that we're up in the cab of this Stewart Stevenson M1088A1, or one of them I should say, we'll go ahead and hit the start button here. So that's your main ignition button. Hit the red start button. Already had the lights on this truck, but to turn the lights off, all off, service drive, enter. To turn them on. So what's unique about this is a lot of the military trucks is actually the upgraded push button light switch. This is a product that we sell as an upgrade. Very popular option for us. The original 3-lever light switch, and you probably, if you watched our videos at all or been around military vehicles, the 3-lever light switch is a lot more cumbersome and not as easily operator friendly as the new push button is. So now that we got the truck running, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the AC because it is one warm day here in Missouri. It's supposed to be like 95. So release the parking brake here. We'll throw it and drive over on the transmission controller and take this truck for a rip. So This truck, as I said earlier in the video, has a 3116 cat, or excuse me, 3126 cat turbo diesel engine. Really nice feature about the 3126 is you actually get a pack brake exhaust brake as well. Comes factory on all of the trucks 98 and newer with the 3126 or the C7. That exhaust brake is really nice, especially in a semi situation like this. You're able to turn it on. That exhaust brake goes ahead and adjusts the transmission settings as well, and just go ahead and pulls that truck back where you don't have to rely on the truck brakes as much as before. So it also gives you a high idle switch. The 3116s had a manual throttle lever to be able to bring the engine RPMs up if in a cold weather situation, but 3126 and C7 trucks have that high idle switch, which is really nice. So going down a little bit of an incline here, you guys can probably hear that exhaust brake kick down, see the truck downshifting. I don't even have my foot on the brake right now. Almost brings us to a complete stop. So if you're going to be hauling with one of these trucks or turning them into an expedition camper and exercising it a lot, I really personally recommend getting a 3126 or a C7 truck. You know, a lot of customers ask, well, for my application, what would you get? Well, if you're going to be using the truck not super frequently, or you're concerned about the electronics, 3116 is the way to go. If you're going to be operating the truck on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, I definitely recommend getting one of the newer electronic controlled engines. The throttle response in these trucks is phenomenal. You know, being that they're an all electronic engine, you just have instant throttle response, versus the 3116s really don't have that same throttle response. So drivability, the way the transmission shifts, turning radius, everything like that's all the same. It's really just that out of the hole power and snappy throttle response being an electronic controlled engine that really drives forth why I think the 3126 and the C7 are great. But one thing I want to note here is this is a standard size cul-de-sac. We're in a 22 foot, 23 foot long 6x6 trucks. Makes it absolutely no problem. Go ahead and mash on it here. And this thing just gets up and runs. Drivability in these Stewart Stevenson trucks, they just make for an awesome platform for somebody that's not used to driving, you know, a medium or heavy duty class truck. Just about anybody can jump in them and drive them, and that's why the military, you know, I think ran the FMTV platform as long as they did. Is they're just a super reliable platform. Operation is simple, visibility is very good being a cab over design, and just overall drivability, it's ease of operation, which that's why these make a very, very awesome platform for guys in the civilian sector, and obviously price driven. I mean, there's not too much of a truck that you can buy in today's age for the price point that these vehicles sell for that have all the capabilities and all the features, and especially when we go adding air conditioning and things of that nature to them, you know, that just makes them all even more of a normal civilianized vehicle, but with a rugged 6x6 or 4x4 off-road capable platform. So we appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video today. We're going to go ahead and get both these trucks moved back up the hill to the dock. That way they can go ahead and get shipped out to our customer hopefully next week. And, you know, get these delivered, and hopefully we get some feedback on how much he loves these trucks, on putting them to use on the utility maintenance lines and right-of-way lines. So we couldn't do this without you guys following us, so please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you're looking for a military vehicle or parts for a military vehicle, feel free to reach out to our sales team, 636-900-9046, or check us out on our website, MidwestMilitaryEquipment.com. Thanks for watching.